Default Rainier. Okay. Okay. Can everyone hear me now? Okay. Let me know if you can hear me now. Is there sound? Sound is on. Great. 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 Okay. Fantastic. So folks, we have and let me normalize this a little bit. Okay. I think the sound should sound a bit better. So we have a lot of things to go over today. If there are any audio or technical problems, let me know. We will be going over a number of things. Trending niches in affiliate marketing. We'll talk a little bit about YouTube organic, right? There continues to be a huge opportunity here. TikTok ads. I mean, this is where affiliates are making $100,000 a day. Yes, solo, it is possible for a single solo affiliate marketer to make $100,000 a day, and they're using TikTok ads right now. Deepfakes. Deepfakes, biggest opportunity in marketing. Also, this will be the end of the internet, the end of America, but you can make a ton of money doing this. If you do not take my advice here, you're going to need to listen to my talk about short-term thinking, because short-term thinking, lack of commitments, lack of thinking anything longer than a 5-second TikTok video is an epidemic in our society. It's why if you are poor, you are likely, your room is messy, you think short-term, and you're scared of commitment, right? So we'll talk about this a little bit because, I mean, short-term thinking is just a way to keep people poor. And you probably are a short-term thinker if you're not rich. And we'll talk a little bit about wealth mindset, how to do the right things to get you towards wealth. Let's go. Are there any questions from the audience here right now? Are there any, where is my, any questions from the audience right now? Any things that you are particularly interested in? Yeah, I'm going to define deepfakes. I'm going to go over that when we talk about it. We can't hear you now, John. Can everyone hear me all right? Let me know in the chat. Everyone hear me all right? No, I love you. Oh, okay. Okay, folks. And where are you calling from? Where are you coming in from? Where are you listening in from? And what are your questions? Okay. So let's talk about a few trending niches, right? It is absolutely great time to do affiliate marketing, okay? Beginning of the year, all this stuff is fantastic. Any products around self-improvement are absolutely freaking crushing it right now. And what does that mean? Well, self-improvement means niches like stop smoking. Self-improvement means niches like dating, okay? Self-improvement means niches like diet, which is also known as weight loss, okay? Muscle supplements, muscle building supplements. We're talking about, skin creams, which, in the affiliate world, we just call skin. Right? Skin, diet, muscle. This is kind of the trifecta that just crushes this time of year. Promote products doing this, right? Talk about, go on Google. How do you promote products? Well, how do I get rid of my turkey neck, right? Right? Like ads like this, right? People are searching terms like this more often than not. And you can be promoting these products. Okay? Here are products. These are all direct response products. Skin creams, Beverly Hills MD, faceless surgery, right? Great landing page. Okay? People are searching these things more. People are looking on Google or Facebook ads more. So these are great niches you can market. Dating. There are a gazillion dating affiliate programs. Okay? You want to make money helping people date? Well, look at all these dating affiliate programs, okay? 17 dating affiliate programs. These are all companies that will pay you to promote, they'll just pay you. They don't charge you anything to get paid, right? You can promote all of these sites, eHarmony, Match, Elite Singles, Silver Singles. Now, the more specific you go in dating, the better, right? Muslims, right? Muslims who want dating. People who want BDSM in dating. Readers who are looking for dates, right? The more specific you can get, the better. And we also see here, Tao of Badass. This is a ClickBank product, right? This is like a dating guide. Now, let's talk about, you said deepfakes. Well, sure, we have these ads. You know, we can put up an ad that's like a text ad. It's like dating program for men, right? Or we could put up a Facebook ad with a deep fake video of Leonardo DiCaprio promoting, let's look at this. We can put up a deep fake video of Denzel Washington promoting a dating site. Denzel Washington saying, hey, this is the best dating site. You should go to this dating site. Look at this. Folks, you could put up a Facebook video with Denzel Washington's face promoting a dating site or a muscle building supplement or an auto insurance or a life insurance policy. This, if you want to be a millionaire next month, this is the way to do it. You will make such freaking high ROI putting up stuff like this, right? Now, I don't know the laws. Don't take my legal advice or any of this stuff, right? I'm not a lawyer. I don't know any laws. Don't ask me about if Google or Facebook or any of these things allow it. But that's how, you have Elon Musk promote a cryptocurrency. If you have Natalie Portman or Brad Pitt promote, a muscle building supplement or a skin cream, this is a way to instantly make a lot of money. You get an ad approved like that, you crush. Okay? Now, the site I recommend that you use, it's actually an app, is called Parrot.ai. Okay, so for deepfakes, for deepfake creation, for celebrity deepfake creation. Okay. Now again, I'm not a lawyer and all this stuff, but what I do know is marketing. And I do know that if you use a ad with Elon Musk promoting a cryptocurrency, you are going to make money. Now, whether what you're promoting is legal or ethical or whatever, again, I'm just here for marketing psychology. And marketing psychology, this is a way to crush right now. Deep fakes are going to take over the internet. They're actually going to ruin the internet. They're going to cause the end of the internet. Deep fakes, and just to give you an example of where deep fakes are going, in a very short future from now, you will be getting, your parents will be getting video messages or FaceTime requests from who they think is you. They will be getting sent a video from you saying that you are imprisoned in a foreign country, you've been kidnapped, and they need your parents to send a ransom. And it will be a video of you that sounds like you, that talks like you, that moves like you, that dresses like you, that is unrecognizable from the real you. Yet it will be a deep fake that was sent by a scammer to their phone. Does that make sense, folks? Does this make sense? Do you understand the power and also the danger of deepfakes? Anywhere there's power, there is, anywhere there's extreme power, there's also extremely bad things done, but there's also extremely large money opportunities. Extremely large money opportunities. You can have Obama promote, you can have an ad in your Facebook feed of Obama promoting a life insurance policy or an investment account. Okay? It will work. People will buy. People will sign up. But it might not be a real video of Obama. Now, is that illegal or is that not illegal? I don't know. I think unless you say, unless you try to actually say it's President Obama, there's nothing problematic with putting up a video of Obama. Gary, you don't like this because it's so effective. Even as an amateur marketer, it will even possibly trick you. This is where the world is going. This is why the internet is going to be ending in 5 years as we know it. This is also going to be part of the lead up to the American empire collapse, which will happen in 5 years. Deepfakes, there are no security protocols that make sure people using the internet are real or not. Okay, there's no sort of verification protocol there. So this is going to get proliferated. You can make a lot of, anyone here can make a ton of money with deepfakes if you use them effectively and obviously use them legally and all this stuff. But yes, believe it would work huge. It is working huge. The biggest scam going around right now, unfortunately, is it's advertisements of Elon Musk on YouTube. It's a deep fake of Elon Musk promoting a cryptocurrency. Now, this isn't allowed in America, but it's and the cryptocurrency, it's a fake cryptocurrency. It's just a money. It's just a scam scheme. But the ads are so unbelievably effective. They're just unbelievably effective. It's Elon Musk promoting a cryptocurrency, and you can't tell it's not Elon Musk. Okay? So I'm here as a marketer telling you the stuff. Guys, you can make a ton of money. There's no reason not to be making money right now, especially when we only have 5 more years of the internet. The next thing we'll go over is, and folks, ask your questions, okay? But this, if you aren't making money from the internet, I don't know what to say. I have a ton of videos out there. If you need more one-on-one help, right? Obviously, I have like coaching programs and stuff like that. You can work with some of our coaches. I have training programs if you need more step-by-step kind of like stuff. But you should be making money from the internet now, and you should be moving your income to the internet. It's just more scalable. And normal jobs are just, it's getting harder. YouTube Organic is absolutely crushing. And what's great is no need to show face. No need to show your face. You don't need to show your face. You don't need to talk. No need to, even do no need for fancy video or image editing. How many of you would like a way to create a big profitable YouTube channel with no need to show your face or talk or fancy or image or editing? Hey, Virtual Tips, link to my course. It's in the description, I'm sure. Okay? Yeah. How many of you would like to see a way to no need to show your face? Well, I'm going to show you the fastest growing YouTube channel of all time. And it does none of the person does not show their face. He doesn't talk. You don't need to use, and he doesn't use fancy or image editing. Let's bring it up. Okay. Oopsies. Beluga. Okay. So this is the fastest growing YouTube channel of all time, and as you see, there's no fancy image editing, no fancy video editing, no fancy no showing face. It's zooming in, panning out, and it's just looks like a chat. Okay, you can do this with any niche possible. Now, in this case, this video editor is doing, it's a story about kids in class, right? Mrs. White, but you can do this same format for any niche. Any niche. Dating. You know, a text message, you could edit together some videos of somebody having a text message conversation dating, right? You can do this with, what else other than dating is there? Sports fans. But what's good about this is it's just purely storytelling, right? I don't know what the story is here, but it's something like, the kid, this little cat kid tried to use the internet to do his homework for him, and he got caught. Right? And everything went bad. Right? It's a very simple story format. Kid used AI to do his homework and got caught, and bad stuff ensues. Right? Like, look, see, the FBI is coming in, the moderator's coming, the teacher came in, the FBI. Yeah, we read your essay. You can do this for any niche with very simple storytelling techniques. Okay? Now, the best storytelling technique, if you are a natural storyteller, great. You can create a YouTube channel with very simple video editing and start making money today. If you are not a great storyteller, I highly recommend you get a book called The Hero's Journey. Or sorry, it's similar to that. Yeah, The Hero's Journey. And I'm going to put in my affiliate link here. Okay. See this? How many folks here use Amazon, are part of Amazon's affiliate program? And I'm just typing in the link here. Yeah, so and where is that? I see a lot of people are joining us. Where are you calling in? Where are you coming in from? Where in the world are you? Yeah, Amazon's affiliate programs pays pennies. Good. Enlighten Malkov. Good. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of people on this channel. Some people don't even know what an affiliate program is, right? Some people don't even know how to get the internet to pay them. Obviously, if you know what Amazon is, you know what you're doing. But I seriously get people who are like, well, how do I get the internet? How do I join an affiliate program? Guys, I have videos with millions of views showing how to join an affiliate program. Like, that's basic, right? Yeah, St. Vincent Grenadines, hey Amaflix, hey BWIG, hey Sport World, hey Ricardo, great. So let's go onwards and onwards. So, okay. Okay, so we showed YouTube organic technique. Model, basically, the answer here is model Beluga. Okay. All you need to do is write simple stories. Deepfakes for ads. Use celebs, right? For ads and stuff. Okay. Now let's talk about TikTok ads. TikTok ads, so generally speaking, there's always a place where marketers are able to earn $100,000 a day as an affiliate. That's kind of like the top That's the top level for what we call a solo affiliate. $100,000 in commissions per day. Now, for a while, it was email. You know, it started back in the 90s and the 2000s and the early 2000s. As an affiliate, you could make $100,000 or more per day using just mass email. Okay, what's called spam. And there are still marketers to this day that are making 6 figures a day with email, but they're much bigger operations now. It's much more sophisticated. You have to be much more sophisticated to send hundreds of millions of emails a day. You know, the 90s, 2000s mass email. Now in the, I'd say in the 2010s, in the 2000s and 10s, Google, for sure. Google ads were where affiliates, Google search were where affiliates, solo affiliates, just individual guys like Malkoff would be making $100,000 a day. 1020s, right? Facebook ads. We are right now in the golden period of TikTok. If you are not advertising on TikTok, I don't know what you're doing. You're living under a rock. TikTok has absolutely incredible ROI. It's an incredible way to reach people. It's incredibly easy, creative to do. But I need to know what problems you have with advertising there. Maybe you don't know, if you don't know how to join an affiliate program, join an affiliate program, right? If you don't know how to set up ads, like just try it. There's free information online. The hardest thing about marketing is knowing what, the angle, what to say. What we do with TikTok ads, I did a video on this and I broke down step by step. If you want to learn how to do TikTok ads, I broke down step by step in a video I did about a month ago. Okay. It's not complicated. And let me post in the chat. What questions do you guys have? I need questions, or else I'm just going to end the stream. Guys, I'm going to end the stream if I don't get questions. What do you guys want to learn about? I posted a question, but okay, thanks, Bobby. Bobby, happiness. You muted. Bobby, I don't see the question. Where is it? Do you know Wesley? Yeah, I know them both. Bobby, I literally don't see the question. What the heck? Bobby, can you post your question again? How to promote a blog. Okay. How to promote a blog. So the best way is SEO. So the best way to promote a blog is to get search traffic, right? You want to use Google Search Console to figure out. So first off, if you're blogging, you're going after search engine optimization. Okay, so you're actually what you're looking at is you're looking at Google Search Console, and you are, you're looking at the information, the page experience. Do you have good URLs? Are you submitting sitemaps to Google? Okay, are your sitemaps being submitted? Are your pages getting indexed? Right? Are your are there security issues? And all you need to do, and what is your blog? Can you type in your blog? Now the best way to figure out keywords is you want to figure out some sort of programmatic SEO. You want to figure out some sort of programmatic SEO. And let me get this all going here. I'll go over how to promote a blog really easily. Okay. Promoting a blog. It's all SEO, right? Search engine optimization and keywords. The simple, what is your blog about? Tell me a little bit more about your blog, right? Now, one of the easy things is, let's say you're talking about investments. Kyle, that's a great question. How to start dabbling. I like that. I won't go too deep into promoting a blog just now, but here's some things to look into. Look up programmatic SEO. Okay. Long tail keywords. You want to find long tail keywords, and especially you want to find question-based keywords. Okay. Now, one of my favorite tools for finding question-based keywords, and these keywords are the highest, the ones that are going to get you the best conversion rates, is let's say we're at, let's say we want to promote skin creams, right? We can get questions that are skincare fridges worth it? Are skincare products a waste of money? Can skincare expire? Can skincare cause acne? Right? You're going to want to answer these questions. If you have a blog, write a blog post, write an entire 500-word blog post on each of these topics, or just have ChatGPT write it for you. Okay? And a way we can do that is, where is OpenAI? Whatever. I'm not going to find the log. I'm not going to find it all now. Basically, you can just tell ChatGPT, write me a 500-word article. Okay? You want to find these different types of keywords, but for blogs, you're going to focus mostly on long tail keywords and question-based keywords. Have ChatGPT write a 500 to 750 word article. And then make sure you post, it would be good to post, to repost links to your blog on IG, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Twitter. Okay. I'd repost links to your blog on these different platforms. I try to have at least 10 plus accounts posting variations of your content. Right? 10 plus accounts on each network. Okay? 3 times a day. That means 3 times a day, you should just have automations built in so that, every day you have 30 times 4. So each day you're having about 120 pieces of content posted on social media sites linking back to your blog. Does this make sense? Okay. Am I going too fast? I'm trying to get to questions. Okay, let's go to, okay, Bobby. I just copy and paste it. Your question isn't showing up, Bobby. Why isn't it showing up? Okay. How do we get away from these AI detectors? I don't know how well the AI detectors are, but it'll be a cat and mouse game. It's like, why don't girls like my pickup line? It's like every guy uses that one. It's a cat and mouse game. So, but the AI is winning. So, yeah. How to stop dabbling? I think Kyle asked a great question, which is, how do I stop dabbling? Okay. How to stop dabbling. This is a great question because we have an epidemic going on. We have an epidemic of short-term thinking. We have an epidemic of men that are boys. We have an epidemic of people not having children. We have an epidemic of folks that are scared of commitments. We have an epidemic of people like just not wanting commitments. Now, how do we get rid of this? How do we recognize this in ourselves? How do we actually deal with this situation? Okay. My suggestion is get rid of social media. Get rid of TikTok on your phone. Get rid of YouTube Shorts. Get rid of all notifications. Okay. So the start is turn off all notifications on your phone. Okay. I'm gonna say you are a B word, but I'm gonna try to keep this civil here. Folks, we are all little bees to our phone. This thing, it's disgusting how many people are like little freaking slaves. Not slaves, they're like peasants to their phone. It dings. How many folks here have their phone notifications like where it actually has sounds? It's like a little bell. It's like, come here, doggy. Come here, doggy. Right? That's what your phone is doing to you. Come here, doggy. It dings. Hey, somebody sent you a message. Hey. You have a friend request. Hey. There's a video. Hey. You got an email. Hey. It's pathetic. It's pathetic if you have all these notifications on the phone. You are not a man or a true woman. And I use the word man broadly, right? Women can be men too, right? So it's an inclusive word, right? You are not a real man if every time your phone dings, you go to it, okay? Turn off your phone, because what the agenda is here is it's training you to think in short-term way. You're being trained to think in a very short-term way. We are being trained to be supple idiots, okay? Why do you think people are, what happened in Nazi Europe was people were trained to be idiots. So that when Hitler would finally go out and say, hey, go kill all these people, people are like, well, it's the law, we got to report the Jews, okay? That's what we are being trained today to do. Oh, well, this person's not being inclusive. Must report them. Must talk to manager. Must, all this sort of Karen kind of BS. Okay? We are being trained to be like Nazis, only in a different way. And the way you do that is you make people think short term. You have the dog whistle. Hey, emergency. Hey, this, hey, that. We're being trained, okay? So turn off the notifications. How many folks here can literally not read a book at this point in their life? How many folks here have been trained, have had their short-term mind trained so that they can't even focus on like reading a full book? Like it's like a struggle. It's like it like almost hurts to have to focus on something that long. Great. Malkov, this is why you are enlightened. Malkov is, I just learned about this new feature. I can add people as moderators. Okay, how do I add as a moderator? Malkov, you're a moderator. You're enlightened. It was happening in both Allied and Axis countries. Yes, yes, yes. This isn't something that's just relegated to like both sides do this. Both sides are, working to control people's minds. But if you want to be successful, if you want to be rich, if you want to actually live outside of the system and not get paid the standard amount and be a person in debt, the average person is in debt. If you want to be outside of the system and be rich, you need to understand what is happening to you with the notifications, and you need to get rid of them. Okay, so Kyle, that would be the first suggestion. And how do you get out of the dabbling thing? Well, we talked about what we need to get rid of. I think I was very clear on that. Let me know if anybody doesn't, if I need to go deeper on what to get rid of in your life to stop dabbling. But what do you need to add? What do you need to add? Well, longer term projects, right? Longer term, I'm just going to say things, okay? Now, what might that look like though, Kyle? Kyle, what might that look like? That might look like listen to an interview, right? That might look like podcast, right? Just sit and listen to a podcast. Sit. Oh shit. Just sit and listen to a podcast. Truly try to understand the words that are going on. Okay? What else might that look like? Well, don't take on projects. Don't take on girlfriends. Don't take on relationships unless you're going to be in them for at least 6 months. If you, instead of dabbling on a business, find something that you're going to spend 6 months on. And don't quit until after 6 months. Commit. Make commitments. Right? Now, what do I do though? What I do is I listen to interviews. I'm typically listening to interviews that are between 30 minutes to an hour and a half long. I listen to interviews of billionaires and highly successful people. Sometimes they're not billionaires. Sometimes they've only made hundreds of millions of dollars. But I'm listening to folks who are highly successful. Who wants my playlist of like all these like billionaire interviews I listen to? It's literally an unlisted playlist on my YouTube. I do this like a crazy amount. Let me see if I can bring this up. I'm going to do this in another window because I have some other weird playlists too. So I don't want to show you all those. Let's see. Playlists. I'll show you a few things though. Sword fighting, biz up infomercials. Let me find that. Okay, let's bring this up. So, here's sword fighting. That's something I want to learn. Billionaire. Well, here's a thing to get you started. These are the best. This is the best of the best billionaire interviews on building a company. These are the 3 best ones I've found. And I'm going to share these with you. How do I share? Best billionaire interviews ever. There we go. Now, what I like about these interviews is that these interviews actually go, wait, hold on, let me post this first. I'm really bad at multitasking. Okay. Now, what I like about these particular interviews is that they really go over their journey of how they, and they go inside of their thought processes for how they were able to create their billion-dollar companies. Okay, these interviews, one is with the person who founded Stripe, one is with the founder who founded Airbnb, and the other is with the founder who founded Weebly. He made hundreds of millions of dollars. Or maybe he's a billionaire, I'm not sure. But it goes into their thinking. Sometimes you find interviews of billionaires, oftentimes you find interviews of billionaires that have, they're just, it's for the press. It's for the press. They're not real, they're not raw. They've curated their speech. By the time I'm a multi-billionaire, I will probably have much fewer talking topics. I'll probably not be... we'll see, right? I'm gonna it changes, right? What Elon Musk talks about now, I believe is, I don't know. Who knows? I will not knock Elon Musk. Elon Musk, I'm like the biggest fanboy of ever. But I highly encourage interviews and books, right? As you see, I'm a huge book reader, right? Tons of books all around my house, Oh, there's Eddie. Hey, what's up?
Hey guys, how you doing?
It's my video guy. We've been shooting some YouTube videos. But yeah, other questions. Let me see. Kyle, let me know if that answers your question. How do we record the chat, John? Ingrid, you have to be here live to see the chat. Okay? It's not something you can record. Sorry. Where can I get free traffic for affiliate programs like Digistore24? Great question. I have literally 1,000. Oh my gosh. Let me. Go to my channel. Okay. So go to my YouTube channel. Who is this? Ingrid? Wait. Stanley. Go to my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button, right? And look, watch here, look. See this? Free traffic methods. I have literally a gazillion videos on free traffic methods. Okay? The short answer and the snarky answer is anywhere you can post links. Anywhere you can post links. Okay? Now, you could post links on YouTube. You can go on YouTube, you can literally start a video, post it, talk about it, right? You can do it on Instagram. You can do links in bio. You can do it on Facebook. Make a post on Facebook and link to a product. Google will link to your product. You can do it on Quora, Pinterest, right? I have a gazillion methods. You can do it on Eventbrite. You can have a gazillion ways of doing this. I show step-by-step methods of getting free traffic. That is, I think, what most people watch. But I don't use free traffic. I use ads because free traffic takes time. I don't like having a business that takes my time. I like being completely removed from the process of money. I like waking up and going to sleep and not having to do a work, and I still would have made $30,000 that day. Okay? But Stanley, but when you're just getting started, it's great. Now, the things that are working best, the top tactics that are working best with free traffic, the best free traffic methods for 2023, for Google, it's programmatic SEO. Just Google the term, find out more about it. I'm not going to go too deep into it now. But basically, it would be like what we're doing for my startup, for instance, is we're going after search terms, best influencers in, you know, whatever country. Oh yeah, no worries. So we're going over like best influencers in literally any location in the world, right? Those are the SEO terms we're going for. Now, the reason it's called programmatic SEO is because we have thousands of websites. We have thousands of pages for each of these individual terms. And we have content that is programmatically served to these people. The best influencers in Mexico, the best influencers in Los Angeles, the best influencers in Asia, etc. That's programmatic SEO, okay? And that is the top thing that's working in SEO. The other top thing that's working in SEO, question-based keywords, okay? Question-based keywords are crushing, okay? And obviously, videos, you know, just post a video on YouTube answering a question-based key, you know, a question somebody hasn't answered, and you're gonna get views. Okay, you do that a day, you answer one question a day, and you just record yourself on your camera, your video camera, or your phone or whatever, answering a question a day about a particular topic. After a few months, you will have a lot of traffic. It's not hard, but it takes consistency, remember. If you answer 5 questions and you post videos on YouTube, you know, it's not gonna do anything. You do it for a month, you're probably gonna get nowhere. You do it for 6 months, you're gonna see an exponential change in your life and your income and your traffic, okay? Other things that are working very well, deepfake video, deepfake or parody channels, parody stuff, and this works for TikTok, this works for YouTube Shorts, this works for Instagram, this works for Twitter, okay? I'm not doing do I do philanthropy? I have a charity. I do have a charity. I haven't done much philanthropy. I like hiring, you know, see I have all these guys, but you can't see them right now. Maybe they're on lunch or something. I like hiring illegal immigrants. I mean, I don't ask if they're illegal, but I like hiring people to do work, do good work. That may not have you know, I take chances on people. I have a lot of people that work for me, okay? Yeah. A question a day would work best. Quora is nice, but I'd say even best on YouTube, okay? Answer it on video. Other stuff that's working well is kind of like chat type conversations, you know, videos of chat type conversations. We're seeing that just crush, right? I showed you Beluga, the guy who was doing like the Discord chats, like between a cat and his like teacher, right? That was great, right? That was really great because it hits a couple things. It hits like the parody stuff and it's a chat type of conversation. People are so addicted to these phones that they'll watch, you know, watching videos of like people chatting, right? That's where we're going. Like we're now watching videos of other people chatting. Okay, Craig Clemens copyright course John shared is a must. Yes, Malkov, that is the thing. That is 100% the thing. Thank you for sharing that, Malkov. Thank you. What would be better, Malkov? What would be better is if you actually repost it. You know, like you like download that stuff and like have it on your own drive. I don't share that folder too much outside of like my immediate like inner circle and stuff, just because it's tied to my main email account. Okay, so just yeah, please don't share. Please don't share things tied to my email account. I already get a lot of spam, and I have surprisingly I have a number of hackers that follow me, and they play with me for fun sometimes. Most of the free stuff is outdated and doesn't work. What are you talking about? What? Axiboxa, you're absolutely crazy. There's no other new stuff. It's like Instagram works, Facebook works, YouTube works, YouTube Shorts work, TikTok works. All these same channels are where you post free links. Like the interface changes, yeah. But if you want free traffic, you're still using Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, etc. It's still the same stuff. It's exactly the same. It's trial and error though. It's not like a job. You know, if you're looking for a job where you're just told exactly everything what to do step by step, that's called a job. You're not going to make money working for yourself. You're not going to become rich either. You don't get rich being told exactly what to do step by step. In fact, you don't get anything you want in life. Have you ever, it would be like asking exactly what to say to a girl to get her to go on a date with you. It doesn't work like that. Humans are not programs, right? We are using, you're saying, oh, it doesn't work. The Instagram interface has changed, John. Yeah, it's like the button's over here now, John. Like if I want to post a link, you don't use three, you can't use 8 hashtags anymore. You got to only use 3 maximum. Dude, human communication always changes. It's the platforms that stay. It's nothing. You're not going to be rich if you're looking for step-by-step everything, okay? And that's not how humans communicate, okay? People get confused when they're working with a computer because computers are logical machines, and people believe that somehow that making money from the computer must be a logical step-by-step, like exactly the same, like copy-paste process, but it's not. Because at the end of the day, computers are a tool for us they're a logical tool, but humans are messy. Human communication is imperfect. There is no there is no complete, perfect, or imperfection. Everything is a shade of gray. How are you doing on clickbait? 6 figures a month still. Okay? Doing very well. That's how I found you. Okay, let me look for questions. Great seeing everyone here. Sorry if I get angry and I yell at Oxaboxa sometimes. We've had an ups and down relationship. Say something about pay-per-call traffic, John. Yeah, it's great. Go pay-per-call traffic. Highly recommend it. John Cristani here saying, if you want to make money, do pay-per-call traffic. No, pay-per-call is great. Yeah. Pay-per-call, you have better commissions. What is your weekly exercise routine? I start each morning with 27 push-ups, and I go to before I go to sleep each night, I do push-ups as well, and I try to do push-ups during the day. Yes, 100% I believe in passive income. It's very important. If you don't have passive income, to take care of your life, you haven't reached your business goal yet. Whatever your standard of living is, you should work to achieve passive income for that. If your standard of living is $10,000 a month, your entire goal should be to get to a point where you are making $10,000 a month passively. And until you have achieved that goal, you should not be working on any other goal. It's very basic. I don't see how that doesn't make, I don't know, it's just obvious. It's just an obvious thing. Now you can do that. You can do that with businesses. You can do that with getting money for investment. If you have enough, and a quick rule of thumb here, I'll show you guys a really cool exercise. So let's we'll go. So what's your goal, right? So, what is everyone's passive income goal? I don't know. What is everyone's passive income goal? I'd love to know, what is your passive income goal? Let's say it's 12,000 a month, okay? Let's say it's 12,000 a month. Okay, 30,000 a month. $100,000 a month. Okay, like Ingrid, would you really, like, if you were making 60,000 a month, would you still be working as hard? Now, what I find, you know what, I'm going to call all you guys out. What I find is a lot of people, most people lie, okay? Most people lie about their goals. And this isn't a good thing. If I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, my goal is 100,000 a month." If it's 100,000 a month, then why are you lazy and you're only making 10,000 a month? Okay? I see people take vacations that are making less than their goal is. Okay? I see people that are living life. They don't feel desperate to make money. They spend needless amounts of money. They gift themselves things. You are not, if you lie about your own goals or if you make them hard to reach, if your goal is 100,000 a month in passive income and you are only making $5,000 a month, I don't believe you, because you're nowhere close. You've got to make it realistic, and if your goal is so far out of reach that it's almost unachievable, you're not going to be motivated to reach it. It's just a pipe dream. You're just typing numbers or into a computer screen. So don't lie about your goal. Be real, okay? Okay, let's go into this. So if your passive income goal is $30,000 a month, I'm going to pick a realistic one here. Okay, let's do 8,000 a month. Then what you want to do is you say, okay, you divide this by 4,000. So you divide by 4,000, and then you are left with 2. That's how much money you need to have. 2 million. Okay? Then you multiply it by 1 million. That's how much money you need to have in the bank to have a passive income of $2,000 a month. A reliable passive income. You need 2 million in the bank, right? At 4%, if you at 4% per year, which is the average amount an investment account will make per year, that means you are making $8,000 a month. Okay? If your goal is truly passive income, you need to make a lot more money. If your goal is $20,000 a month in passive income, or $240,000 a year, you need to have $5 million in the bank. Okay? That's what that means. 5 million in the bank for truly passive income. Or you need to invest in real estate, or you need to do, there's a myriad of other ways. But you need to make more money. I don't believe most people want passive income because most people are not even going for this goal. Most people are addicted to their phones like a dog whistle. Most of our decisions are purely emotional. Okay, let's go into more stuff. Questions. I feel desperate to make money and will do whatever it takes to be a billionaire. Surround yourself. Another let's talk about this. We talked about short-term thinking. Let's talk about wealth mindset. Wealth mindset. Now, I invited 7 people to come over to my house for dinner on Wednesday night. All of them are multimillionaires except for one person. Okay? Out of 7 people, 6 people I invited to dinner are multimillionaires. One person is not. Okay? Wealth mindset is surrounding yourself with folks that are successful. Okay? You want to get a wealth mindset. You want to give yourself the most chances of success. Stop hanging out with broke people. Stop taking advice from broke people. Stop even concerning yourselves with the opinions when it comes to business and money of people that are broke. Okay? Yet I see this all the time. I ask people why they went to college, and they say, oh, because my parents, because I think that's how you make money. They say, says who? Said some reporter, in a news article one time. Or said my parents who are still working and broke, okay? Listen to, or maybe I know I have students, right? I've had over 50,000 students in my training programs. And they've said, they'll say, oh, John, my husband or my mom or my dad or my wife, they say, it's, I shouldn't be doing an online business, it's like, they say, I shouldn't do this, I have to stop going through your training. They say it's bad, like starting an online business, it's a scam, right? It's a scam. This whole online business thing, making money from the internet. The only thing you could say is, okay, how rich are they? Like, how much money are they making? Right? Like, who are you taking advice from? Okay, your wife's yelling at you or your husband's yelling at you about starting an internet business. Okay? And who's when it comes to financial advice, who are you going to listen to? Right? So that's the most important thing. I want to make $5K a month and then get in the affiliate game and scale hard. Full all, you can do it anytime you want. Learn a little bit of programming. It's free online. Learn a little bit of programming, and you'll be getting paid $10,000, $20,000 a month. What's great is everything's free. Anything you want to learn is free. Everything you want to learn is free, right? Learn a code, right? Sure. People talk about how programmers get paid so much. Look, it's free. Try it yourself, right? This is, I'm programming. Weehoo, right? Look, I just programmed, right? It's that easy, right? It's that easy to learn it. Yet, I have students that complain about not making enough money from their job. Now, some folks are older and learning programming is just not something that's in the cards for them. Or not something they desire. Or maybe it's just a personal thing, not in the cards for their life. But if you want to earn $100,000 a year working a job, which I don't think is the goal. My goal is the goal is passive income. The goal is to have a business. The goal is to have the internet making you money, not working a job. That's HTML, not programming. That is programming. But yeah. The goal is not to work a job, but if you want to make money, you can make money working a job very easily. Learn programming, okay? And yeah, I think they have like JavaScript on here, right? They have SQL, Python, Java, you know? Learn to code, right? They're suggesting HTML. It is code. But that, I guess that's a joke. You should not tell your goals to broke-minded people. I think it's fine, actually. I think it's good to be rejected. Frankly, if you're getting into wealth mindset, like what I was talking about, you know that you're actually getting into wealth mindset and doing the things correctly, like turning off the notifications on the phone, it's going to piss people off. Okay? If you are actually surrounding yourself with successful people, that means you are foregoing opportunities to like go to your like nephew's birthday party that you don't care about, or you're foregoing other opportunities to hang out with people that are usually it's family members and old friends that guilt trip us into like activities, or coworkers or whatever. But you will know when you are getting into these things when you are actually pissing people off. Why didn't you respond to my text? I sent you a text an hour ago. Why didn't you respond? Do you have a new girlfriend or whatever? Right? If you have your notifications off your phone, you're going to make some people mad. You're going to make some people very angry because you were not responding to them fast enough. Right? All right, take it easy. If you are surrounding yourself with successful people, it means you are literally saying no to opportunities to surround yourself with the people you had normally been surrounding yourself with. And those people will get angry. They will guilt trip you. They will try to make you feel sad or mad. All of these things will happen if you start moving towards a direction where you're actually producing value and helping the world and not being selfish, and actually tapping into how can you bring value to the world, bring value to the, make money, all these things. We're all interconnected. Okay. I mean, technically I'm a tech. Wow, we've been on it's your dad. How do we get started on affiliate marketing? Ashley Ballou. Go to my YouTube channel, or just go to YouTube and search affiliate marketing and just how to start affiliate marketing for beginners. Okay? I have a whole video on this. How to start affiliate marketing. Ashley, were you having problems finding like what was your you're trying to figure out how to do affiliate marketing? Like, did you Google it, or like what was the thing? Like, Ashley, why? Just wondering, like, had you been searching for it? You just couldn't find information? Because obviously if you searched how to do affiliate marketing, you'd find information, or maybe you don't trust the information. You're like, yeah, I saw your video, but like, what's the real way, John? Like, what were you holding back? Like, you must have been holding back something on that video, right? That was, like, what, is there a real question there? What's the best way to start? Like, okay, you told me that, that's your YouTube video, but what's the best way to start? Come on. What's like the dirty secret? Like, just like, where's the button that you press money? So this is a funny, I think Malkov actually like has heard me say this joke before. But a common thing with beginners to making money online, and really anything, just anybody who has some sort of anxiety and is scared, right? It's a fear response, is people want to know what the best way to do some form of human communication is. So what is the best way to ask a girl out on a date? What is the best way to approach a girl at a nightclub? What is the best text message to send to a girl that you want to respond to you, right? People are always looking for the best because they're scared and they think there's got to be a perfect way. But the thing about human communication is it's imperfect. There is no best way to approach a girl at there's no best way to ask a girl on a date. But what is important is that you do something. Like you ask her. Like you don't overthink it. The worst way is to overthink it and never do anything, right? What is the worst way to start a business? It's overthinking about what is the best way to start a business and then never actually doing anything. Does that make sense? Folks, does that make sense? Type in yes or no if you don't get it. So asking for the best form of any human communication is a fear response. Okay, there is no best way to do anything. There are things that work better than others. Bringing a girl flowers on a first date in America is probably a good way to be a simp. It's probably not good if you're looking for a fulfilling long-term relationship, unfortunately, anymore, because so many people are scared of commitment in this country. A million emails follow it, you end up overwhelmed. Affiliate marketing, you buy a small program to start. Yeah, there are a lot of people, what's funny, there are a lot of people, and I sell training courses and I sell coaching courses. And there's a big market for training and there's a big market for education in all niches. But the reality is that you don't need any training courses. You don't need any coaching for really anything. The most important, you can learn anything you want through trial and error. I was talking about short-term thinking and like all these phone notifications and, people are scared of like doing things wrong, saying the wrong things, right? Like I made a joke, I could say things on YouTube that can get me banned, right? Which sucks. That people are worried about getting written up. People are worried about looking weird or dressing weird or saying the wrong thing, being the wrong, not fitting in. There's a lot of fear in our society today because the government controls all media. The government just controls the whole media. The government controls everything people say. Fortunately for us, we still have stuff like YouTube Lives where we can, not have to worry about that. But this fear response, where was I going with this? Yeah, you can learn through trial and error. Courses, and my training course itself is a way to encourage people to do trial and error, to actually put up ads, to test out ads, to log in, sign up for ClickBank. A lot of folks have learned about affiliate programs, but they haven't signed up for one yet because they're scared, right? What do I do? What if I put in the wrong category? What if I don't have a business? Why do they want my banking information? They want to pay me, but like, do I trust them fully? There's so much fear of doing wrong thing when really, if you just get out there and do trial and error. The guys that I knew that were the best with women when I was in high school, they were fearless. They just talked to people, just talked to women, talked to girls. They weren't reading books about how to talk to women. They weren't watching DVD courses about how to talk to women. They were just talking. They were going out there and just trial and error. Is affiliate marketing better than building an e-commerce brand? Depends. Expedia.com is an affiliate marketing company. What is Expedia.com worth? Expedia valuation. Expedia is a $17 billion company and they're just an affiliate marketing company, right? But then, But Nike is an e-commerce company, it's like 200 billion. So like, it's all across the map, right? It's not saying one is better than the other. It's just there are companies that are worth billions in each category. Okay. And it depends on your goals, right? But again, you can actually automate. You can have it, Nike, the guy who owns Nike, I don't even think runs it. He just owns it. It just pays him money. So ClickBank or Digistore24, they're both fine. It's like asking are blondes better than brunettes? Or like redheads better than blondes? They're both great. They both pay affiliates over 100 million a year. Manipulators and narcissists know how to chat a lady up. I guess. Press that button. That's true. Hi, John. In your experience, is it better to start... Ricardo Vargas. Awesome. Great for the question. In your experience, is it better to start a business, niche down, or as a generalist first and niche down from there? Woo! Baby. That's great. Great question. Great question. Great question. Great question. That's a great question. I'd say it depends. It depends on what information you have. Okay? Now, what's good is if I'm starting a business in weight loss, right? I can find specific problems for specific people by looking at the comments left on and the questions left on Amazon, right? What are people? I purchased Burn XCPT for app. I can learn a lot about people, so I can do it fairly niche down. Some niches it's hard if you're super generalist. I don't know. I guess it depends. What I am doing, I'll talk about I'll experience share here. Okay. So how I started my most recent business. This is my main business right now, which is called AdvancePay. And what we are is we're a database, we're a spy tool for e-com companies to see what agencies, and here I'll post the link in here. You can see what influencers work with what brands. You can see what brands are hiring what creators to market them. So what FTX did to become a $17 billion company is they literally just looked at what creators are promoting Robinhood. These are all famous YouTubers. And they just went and hired the same creators that were promoting Robinhood. And here we have most of the YouTubers that are promoting Robinhood right here. Now, this information is very hard to come by. And what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to put this information out here as a generalist, right? It's kind of, it's a niche, right? I have some sort of idea. I'm like, this helps. I'm showing e-com companies working with creators. And then I'm going to listen to the people. I'm going to present it to some people. And I'm going to see what they say. Okay? What you want, I'd say, either way you do it, Ricardo, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you have a feedback loop built in as a consistent part of the process. Okay, so if you start niche down, it's not, and that's why my training course, is called the Super Affiliate System, because it's a system. It's not that it's a, do this and this and this and this and this. It's like step one, like type this, and type this. The system is the consistent feedback loops. So, for instance, in the super affiliate system, I'm teaching people, I say, okay, post 3 ads on Google. 1 ad should be an ad that's already working for another affiliate. Like, we already know this guy works. We already know this ad works. I'm saving everybody here, like, millions of dollars. I'm just telling you my whole course for free, right? My whole system, right? We start with an ad, we copy an ad that's already working for another affiliate. And then what we do is we write 2 of our own. So we have 3 ads total. And we post them. And then, after a day or 2, we come back and we see which one was the most effective ad. We get rid of the ads that didn't work. And we keep the one that does work. Now, usually in the beginning, that's going to be the control. Over time, as you keep testing ads and you figure out, marketing, people will create ads that work better than the control. We do the same thing with keywords, with our targeting. Okay? Testing out keywords, take away the ones that don't work, keep the ones that work. We do the same thing with location targeting. Or different forms of targeting. We do the same thing with landing pages. It's a system so that we're constantly testing new things, looking at the data, and getting rid of what doesn't work. So we're always left with the best of the best. Okay? Our performance always goes up. If this is our performance, we're always taking the best and expanding on it. Taking the best and expanding on it. It's like getting cream from milk. We're just constantly getting the cream. Okay? Now, the same thing is possible with influencers or creators. But when you're doing it, Ricardo, the same thing is possible with the way you're doing it. Which is, if you start niche down, as long as you have a feedback loop built in where you can see the data. Are people liking your ad? Are people not liking your ad? Are people commenting on your Facebook post or your TikTok ad? And what is that? Right? No matter where you start, whether it's totally general or niche down, as long as you have that feedback loop built in where you can see, okay, what are people saying? Okay, what are the demographics? What's the click-through rate? And as long as you're testing, you'll get better. But the key is to test, right? The key is to test. Okay, Ricardo, does that make sense? Let me know. Or is there anything I can clarify or be more specific on? Okay, I want to work in pay-per-call market but fail to get good results. Why do you think you failed to get good results? Were your ads bad? Did you get clicks? But were you getting calls? Like, did you not even get calls? Oh, sorry. Here, let's go back. Were people clicking on your ads? Like, was that the problem? Like, just getting people to click on your ads and go to your landing page? Were people arriving at your were people clicking on your ads and getting to your landing page, but they weren't calling the phone number? Okay, clicks with no calls. So people were they got to were you using a landing page? I mean, if you weren't using a landing page, you're crazy. You're just losing money. You need a landing page. Were you using a landing page, RM, or whatever your name is? Okay, you have to use a landing page. Okay, if you're getting clicks on your landing page, if you were using a RM, were you using a landing page? Just type in yes or no. RM, type in yes or no. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, simple. Okay, let's see other questions. RM isn't going to respond. He wasn't using a landing page. You have to use a landing page. That's what I say. What we've done in my training program is, no landing page. RM, that's retarded. Like, I don't mean that in a personal, like, offensive way. You need to use a landing page, okay? Just copy a landing page from another affiliate in your vertical, okay? Do your research. If you're not, I just don't understand why you wouldn't use a landing page. I say it over and over and over and over and over and over again. You need to use a landing page, okay? You'll make more money that way, okay? What we do in my training program, like the biggest holdup with affiliates getting started was landing pages. And that's why, I mean, frankly, that's why people love my training and coaching courses, is because we have our own software with, like, I think it's like almost 100 landing pages, like well done landing pages already loaded in that are proven to work. I mean, to give you an idea of what some good landing pages are, there were some really good ones I came across recently. Like, here are examples of good landing pages, okay? Like, brand new system in California makes auto insurance so cheap, it's almost criminal, right? And this is and then they have a page like this for every state. And this is selling auto insurance, okay? Old rate, new rate, right, before and after. You know, you don't actually select your age, so it's like one big image, okay? This is a good landing page for a affiliate offer for auto insurance. Here's a great landing page for a cryptocurrency offer. Americans earned $4.1 billion in Bitcoin last year, and most people have no clue how to get started investing in cryptos, right? Then the 1, 2, 3 step, look, it's as simple as 3 steps, sign up. Okay. Then we have, this landing page, right, kind of news article. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, get a deep fake of, Joe Rogan, like talking about how to make money. Who here wants to create a deep fake of John Crestani? Who here would like to create a deep fake John Crestani? I would actually like that. Why do I think the internet will end in 5 years? Government takeover. Government taking control of government taking control. Here's a great landing page as well. She was detained by border control because of the extremely effective anti-aging facial care invented by her daughter. Now, if this is not a banger headline, are deepfakes allowed for ads? I have no idea, but they'll work. And they will pass. They will, depending on who you use, they will pass submission. Okay. If you want to make unbelievable amounts of money and you already know how to do marketing, use deepfakes. It's just insane. Okay. She was detained by border control because of the extremely effective this is just a great landing page, right? It's got the before and after, it's got stories, it's got, her beautiful, it's a great thing. Okay, let me see other questions. I made money with Elon Musk deepfake. Of course. You could use an Elon Musk deepfake for anything. Did affiliate marketing exist before the internet? Yes, it did. Here, let me show you. It still exists off the internet. Let me find a great example. One second. Okay. So maybe you've seen you get mail. You get junk mail. I was trying to look for some junk mail. But the original affiliate marketing was through mail, okay? And what they do in the mail, you'll notice in look in your look through your junk mail. You'll see it. But what they do is in the bottom of junk mail, they'll have a little code. Okay, it'll be like a little code in the bottom corner or in the back or in the envelope or something like that in a lot of mail pieces. That's a tracking code. They use that to see what segment of people converts the best. They're doing, so you'll get like life insurance or auto insurance advertising in the mail. That little code allows them to know what zip codes work better than other zip codes. What cities work better than other cities? What names work better than other names? Do Johns, do people named John buy or spend more money than people named Eduardo? I'm talking about that's how they were doing affiliate marketing 100 years ago, okay? And there's still major companies that are doing the same stuff right now. In magazine ads, you'll buy the National Enquirer. The National Enquirer is great. I wish I had these things at the ready. I have them in my garage or something. But you'll see these ads, and then they'll have a little square that you're supposed to tear off, and send in this info. Fill out this form, thick form, and send it to us, and we'll send you your free kit. Your free investment guide. And there's a little code. That's the same thing as an affiliate link. It's the same exact thing. They've been doing this in the newspaper. So the answer is they've been doing affiliate marketing for about 150 years, since newspapers. Okay, really since mass media. Okay, in its current, I'd say in the tracking format, right, where they're really tracking stuff. Okay, where I'd say there are data-driven marketers. Data-driven marketing has been around for 150 years. Now, affiliate marketing, where you just referral and commission structures, I mean, that's been around for thousands of years, right? It's it's been around for thousands of years where people say, oh, I know somebody who can, a boat operator recommends a hotel, right? Somebody who operates a ferry boat will also be recommending a hotel and get a kickback. Best advice for getting started in affiliate marketing. Go to my video, How to Start Affiliate Marketing for Beginners. Okay? I have a video on it. Okay? This is the best way to get started. It gets more complex from here. It gets more complex from there. But after you watch that video, I recommend you go over my free traffic methods and start going a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole. Okay? So just to understand the basics of how you sign up for an affiliate network and get paid. Okay? Now the reality is, Miss Jamaica or whatever, is creating content. Just creating content that people like watching is the best. But if you're here in chat without, if you're just asking about it, if you haven't been creating tons of content yet, my guess is you're scared of putting yourself out there for whatever reason. Okay. I can't help with that. I just can't help with that. But, get rid of your ego, all this stuff, right? But that's goes down too many rabbit holes. Just watch that video, then watch my free traffic method playlist. Probably easier. I'll give you $500 if you find someone to buy my house. Yeah, Kristinapedia, perfect example. That's affiliate marketing, right? YouTube versus Rumble. YouTube versus Rumble. Rumble's small, but I think it's great that it's got free speech on. You know, it's got like they allow people to really talk about whatever and not just say, oh, you can't make jokes about green people. You know, like it's, you know, whereas YouTube, it's like, don't make jokes about, you know, like purple people. You know, don't make jokes about, you know, it's like you can make fun of the blue people, but don't make fun of pink people. You know, it's like YouTube's got the whole thing where it's like you could do this, but not this. You know, like so Rumble at least allows you to do, you know, whatever. Now, how long that'll last, right? Like the whole idea, and somebody else was asking, why is the internet going to be taken down in 5 years, John? Like, why? You know, like, what do you mean a government takeover of the internet? You know, that's ridiculous. Like the government's just going to come in and grab everybody's internet? No, you know, it's the internet service providers. There's like 2 companies or like 3 companies that own all of the internet service points. You know, if we look at a map of, you know, let's have fun. You know, let's look up undersea internet cable map. Right, so the internet, let's look at this. Open image in new window. So what I'm trying to kind of demonstrate, what I was going to go over is like all of the, you know, there's not a lot, the internet is actually much more, there's small, yes, there are billions of people using the internet, but to control the internet, you only need to control a few different points, right? One of them is where the internet comes in, underneath the ocean, okay? The other one is your internet service providers, okay? Your internet service providers. There's like Comcast, you know, there's the cable companies. It's cable companies. There's only a few cable companies out there that really control all of the access points to the internet. You know, Spectrum, Comcast, etc. And all of these companies are owned by maybe 2 or 3 other companies. So if the and these 2 or 3 telecommunication companies are owned essentially by the government, you know, or controlled. You know, we could say owned or we could say controlled by the government. So you have 2 or 3 companies that control the internet, you know, all the access points. The government just eats too many flaming hot Cheetos one morning and wakes up kind of, you know, feeling kind of under the weather. They could shut down, you know, like they could take more and more control of the internet, right? But they're already getting all of the information through these outlets and inputs, okay? They're already getting all this information. How to collect emails. Dude. Look, okay, you want emails? Dude, it's not a high quality question because it's like you probably have no idea what to do with emails. But here are 14.919 billion emails. So what do you want emails of? Should we find all of the emails of what should we download? Let's talk about who here likes Ledger or Bitly, right? Let's download everyone who's used Bitly, their email addresses, their passwords, and their usernames. See that? So Bitly, it's a common link shortening services in 2000. You want email addresses? Let's get 9.3 million email addresses. Okay. Boom. Okay, downloading, and then I just open the file. Okay. There's 9 million email addresses. But what are you going to do with those email addresses, Success Life? Right? So now you got emails. The government needs to allow faster speeds. Yeah. Is there a paid link shortener? I don't know. Is there a paid link sort? Guys, why don't I just be Google for you? Is there a paid link? What's the highest paying link shortener? Yeah, I mean, yeah, lots of paid link shorteners. Questions. How do you know so much, John? I read. Oh, yeah. He reads. Yeah, I read. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? I think Andrew Tate's amazing. I think he's really cool. I think he's, he obviously puts on some sort of act. But he's talking the real. He definitely knows what he's talking about. So he is probably the biggest teacher of affiliate marketing, or was. How do you guys think he got, what's happening with him? I really don't read the news. So, yeah. What's happening with Andrew Tate? What are your guys' thoughts on him? I'd love to hear. So Malkov, what's your day-to-day in the life of, the day-to-day in my life is, I'm working, I'm getting rejected all day. I'm networking with investors. I'm working on my company AdvancePay, and I'm networking with investors. I'm sending emails. Every day for me is different. Yesterday, I went to lunch for 2.5 hours with a venture capitalist. I wrote a bunch of emails. I probably spent 4 hours writing emails. I'd say 1 hour was making connections between different people that I feel would benefit each other. One was between the head of content, a high-level executive at Facebook. I was connecting him with Mr. Beast's manager. And then another email intro I provided was between my friend who runs a fast-growing ad agency to a different friend of mine who runs a fast-growing PR firm, who's also an advisor to my company. I wrote a company update for my startup. I spent 2.5 hours writing an email that was updating 150 potential investors on what the company is doing. I did an analysis of my new software company as a user. I basically went through my website, AdvancePay, and I said, I just was telling the developers, I say, hey, look, there needs to be the Robinhood logo here. Okay? Look, this, the Robinhood logo needs to be here. The H2 tag needs to be, this needs to be, an H2 tag. So I was going over stuff like that. This image needs to have meta information around the pictures. So I was giving information to my developers. So that was what I did yesterday. What I did today was I was building, I spent a couple hours helping my Guatemalans build my horse stables. I figured out the construction myself, right? I watched a couple YouTube videos on how to construct stables. I figured out the best method. And so I was coaching them on what to do, right? I'll go to Home Depot after this and buy some more equipment to continue building my horse stables. And just to get an idea, keep in mind, I'm also cheap. Could I have paid a contractor, what he quoted me? Could I have paid $100,000 to have horse stables constructed? Sure. Sure, I could have done that. But why do that when I can hire some probably guys who don't have as many opportunities off the streets, pay them $20 an hour, and have the entire horse stable built for $2,500, right? $2,500 versus $100,000. And this is another myth about folks that, people say, oh, like if you're rich, you always need to be spending crazy amounts of money. You're going to fancy restaurants, you're wearing fancy clothes. Nobody thinks I'm rich when I'm walking around. Nobody. Like, literally. I walk out, nobody's thinking anything. Especially when I wear my cat hat, right? People think I'm just an average dude because I'm not wearing flashy clothes. I'm not doing any of that. And the sad fact is, and this is just base reality, basic stuff, basic logic, is to be rich, you have to be better at keeping money than spending it. You have to be better at keeping money than spending money. Yet somehow the media or whatever has given folks this impression that rich people spend lots of money. Now, it's all relative. But the problem there is that like a lot of average folks, like in my audience that want to be rich, they think that, they see that, okay, they see rich people and they say, oh, I see these people with lots of nice things. I see them spend lots of money. Like in the media, it's portrayed as they're always spending money. So they think, okay, to be rich, I have to spend a lot of money. Like, oh, I'll get that multi-million-dollar house and that I can't afford, and I'll earn my way into it. You get rich by not spending money, by keeping it. Get rich by keeping it. So, yeah, but nobody ever nobody ever bats an eye. Like I've even told people, I'm like, oh yeah, like I do all right, like. It's been a problem because I think girls just think I'm like I don't know. I guess I'm kind of boring. I don't know. But whatever. Questions. Any advice for someone who has been doing e-com but wants to get to $100,000 a year? $100,000 a year is not difficult. I mean, first off, make sure you have tons of reviews on your product. I'd find the one product that's going to break out. Like it's to get to 100,000 a year, I'd say there's just going to be one product on your site that's going to do that, right? What's the one product that's going to break out? I'd increase your profit margins, but most of the e-com people that are making money, they're doing some sort of Facebook ads or TikTok ads, right? So you want to find the breakout product and get on some ad platform, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Start testing. Get money or girls first? I don't know, man. I think it's dependent on anyone. I think some people they need a female or a man or whatever in their life to feel confident to be in that go zone. I think a lot of keep in mind that we're more emotional than you think. We use logic to justify what we decided on emotionally. I'd say go for money first, but but I do think there are different flavors of people where there's some people that are more motivated when they're in a relationship. I think it depends, right? It depends on you. How do you trick yourself into being productive and longer term minded and more focused on the big vision? I've been doing TikTok organic, but it's slow. Here, I'll show you some tips. TikTok organic. Okay. Dolphin. So here I'll give you a couple suggestions, right? So TikTok organic. Use 25 accounts, right? Model videos after you're targeting. Model your videos after the top performers for the hashtags you're targeting. Change the contrast slightly for the other 25 times accounts, right? Post 3 times a day. Okay, so what I just wrote there, hopefully that'll help you, is, I mean, the 25 accounts thing, like, don't do this until you're set up and prepared, right? You're gonna need to, like, if you wanna be posting on like 50 accounts at a time, you're gonna need to have some automation built in. You're gonna need to be using like a browser. You can't use more than like five accounts per IP address. Right, that's a whole operation at that point. I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what you can work up to. This is what Andrew Tate did, right? Andrew Tate had like hundreds of accounts, and he had like different fingerprints and like residential IPs and like proxies for all these different accounts. So you can do that, totally. What I would recommend is you're posting 3 times a day, you're modeling. If you're just one account, just a single account, you're modeling your videos after what's already working best, trying to do them slightly better and posting 3 times a day, you're going to do fine. You're going to do fine. And if not, have at least a couple accounts. I think you can have 5 accounts per IP address. So you can be using like 5 accounts per IP address. He had 40,000 students. Okay. 40,000 students doing TikTok for him. Okay. He was using a lot of accounts though. Didn't he have a lot of internal accounts? No? Falal, would you be interested in helping me set up like a Discord and like an affiliate program like his? Because we're actually trying to do the same thing internally. He had 0 accounts. Interesting. Hey, I am humbled. I know he had a lot of accounts going. I know I believed it was a mix of students and his own stuff. You'll help? Awesome. Let me see if I probably have your email somewhere. The work was done by the students. Well, I'd love to set up something similar. Okay. I will, let me make sure I have your email address actually. Let me see this. Cool, that's exciting. Falal. Falal, I'm trying to think how I can send me a email. What is it? Shrib. Falal, type your email address in here, okay? Oopsies, I didn't mean to shout. Type email in here. And I'll email you, okay? That's exciting. Oh, that's really exciting. Yeah, Falal, I'm excited. We'll hop on a call. Where's your email? Note locked? How do we do this? Okay, can you just like type in your email address, like, you know, Falal at Gmail, something like that. Just because I had to ban other people posting link. I can't post. Interesting. I don't know how to do this. They don't have like chat on YouTube. Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Thank you. Sending you email. Falal, I am sending you an email with a calendar invite. And just book any time that works. Cool. All right, Falal. I got you. Do you still live next to Craig Clements? I don't live next to him. I don't live next to him. I live in the same city as him. Great. I'm working on my Twitch, became an affiliate, started uploading streams to YouTube as an archive. Videos have been doing well. I've been getting more traffic organically. Most of my videos viewers come from YouTube. Yeah, Majid, that's freaking fantastic. So what I would encourage you to do, so like Twitch, right? What are you promoting as an affiliate, Majid? Majid, here's some tips, right? Whatever you're doing, post clips to TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and, you know, automate it. Post 3 times a day on all platforms, right? And then, you know, and I'm sure there might even be like automated like clipping things or, you know, but like I think it's best if you figure out your own clips. And then post them on all these platforms, right? All you need is to create like a 30-second clip and then have it like auto post. That would be helpful and like to get people coming back. Like if people are mainly viewing on YouTube, I don't know if you're getting viewers on YouTube to come to your Twitch, right? But like that would be a good thing. Like whatever we call it, you know, the general model that we call it in social media is the hub and spoke model, right? You have your main, right? You have your main platform, which is like Twitch. That's the hub, right? The hub and the spokes are the other ones. Okay? Yeah. How to automate outreach? I don't totally know. You know, you have to figure out how to get a response first and then you automate it. Okay. But it varies by platform, right? On Facebook, you can send like 10 cold messages a day, whatever it is, an hour. What is the best way of finding a breakout product for e-com? A good way would be going to Twitter. And I see there's some great questions. I'll just keep going because I like it. I really appreciate, I just want to appreciate everyone here for the questions. I like questions. I'm here to help. I don't want to just talk to people. I want to talk with people. So here I'm going to scroll through and I'm going to scroll through until I find ads. Startup idea. Let's find some video ads. promoted movie. I actually find a lot of very interesting products on Twitter. So let me see if I can find some of my likes here. Okay. Bookmarks. See more. Home. Likes. So here are some good products, right? So this is look at it. It's like a safety baton, okay? So that's a good breakout product for an e-com store. Here is a plaque remover, okay? This is a breakthrough product right here. Right, here's another example of something that could be a breakthrough product. Right, like a car thing holder. Here's another, let's see this.
Hear the break, just click on.
So hopefully you're getting some ideas here, right? Plaque remover, all sorts of stuff. But I look for ads. I look for lots of ads. I like looking at ads, okay? It's a good way to find breakthrough products. Now I saw another good question. How did I promote? Ah, shit. Hold on.
Call from C. Villalobos.
Oh. Hey, Arturo? I'm on a live stream right now with a bunch of people. Can I call you back? Okay. All right, bye. So let me go back to the chat. Okay, so how do I promote investing affiliate programs? What I did was I looked up, gold investing companies. Right, best gold investment companies. And I find these companies like Augusta or whatever, Goldco, and American Hartford Gold. I would advertise on the keyword, Hartford Gold Review. Because people who are looking to make an investment decision that involves a lot of money are looking up reviews of the company. And then what I would do is I would simply, I would simply create an ad that said, don't use Hartford before you call us, right? And I'd say don't use Hartford, before you call us, or something along those lines, right? I'd say Hartford Gold sucks, use this instead. Hartford Gold is sus. Talk to us first. Right? And people would say, what? Hartford Gold is sus? Oh, okay. Is that legal? Is it legal to have an opinion on people? How is it not legal to have an opinion on people? It works. Can it still be a breakthrough product if it's saturated? 100%. 100%. The most saturated niches are where the most money is. Right? Everybody wants to lose weight. Weight loss has been a saturated niche since the beginning of time. Right? There's a million weight loss products. And they still sell. Yeah, you can have an opinion. Hartford Gold is sus. Now, will it anger the Hartford Gold that like my ad is number one? Yeah. Yeah. Would it anger Hartford Gold that like when like people search for them, like I show up number one and like people are calling like the company I want instead? Yeah, 100%. What I would do also is I would exclude the areas where Hartford Gold is. So I'd look up Hartford Gold, location. And I'd say, okay, where is Hartford Gold? Okay, they are in Los Angeles. So I'd just say, okay, I'm going to show my ads to everyone except people in Los Angeles or California. Okay? Yeah, I'd exclude the whole location if I was doing something that like might hurt somebody's feelings. Yeah, most affiliate programs say that. Yes, these are rules. This is not, these are not laws. Okay. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger has a great quote. Here's a great quote. Break the rules. Let me find his quote. What Arnold's quote is, Arnold has a great speech. I'm actually going to get this video for you. Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the most successful self-made people of like ever. Married into royalty, became the most famous man. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he became governor. This is unbelievably powerful. Okay? And what Arnold says is he says, break the rules. Do not be afraid to break the rules. Society says you can't you can't offend people. Your mother says go to college. That's her rule. Her rule is go to college. Your school, the affiliate program, there's so many things, there's so many little rules, Facebook says LinkedIn says don't add people that you don't know in real life. Break the rules. If you are scared to break the rules, you are never going to be successful. But don't break the law. And this is exactly what Arnold says. He says, break the rules, do not break the law. So, I'll leave it at that. Okay? Ollie, I have my own mentoring program for business. Well, I guess not for I guess it's for affiliate marketing. Yeah, I guess that's different. Yeah. But yeah, guys, and especially they have a saying in Russia. There's a very famous saying in Russia. It says, nobody talk about how they make their first $1 million. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Nobody talk about how they make their first $1 million, because no matter what, almost everyone who becomes rich has broken rules. To get rich in Russia, but really most places, you are going to be breaking rules. Once you're rich, you make the rules, right? You have employees break the rules, other stuff. But to get rich, you're usually breaking rules, okay? The most famous Democratic donor in the U.S. and one of the most successful, he's a billionaire, Haim Saban. He's personal friends with Obama, Bill Clinton, all these people, right? He started the Power Rangers. But how he made his first $1 million, he started the Power Rangers and he bought Fox. That's how he became a billionaire. But how he made his first $1 million was he was an arms dealer. He was in Israel selling American weapons to Saudi Arabia, which is to Muslim countries that America wasn't allowed to sell to, or they wouldn't sell to. So he was an arms dealer. Very illegal stuff. But Malkov, thanks. I saw Bill Burr talk about him. He's a married story. Married to Kennedy. He was a politician, an actor. Yeah, it's amazing. He became the strongest man in the world. He became the most famous movie star in the world. He married into royalty, American royalty, married to Kennedy. And he became the governor of the wealthiest state in America. Unbelievable, right? And he drives a car which gets half a mile per gallon. His car gets half a mile for every gallon. That's what Hummers get. Pretty funny. He's so relevant today. He thinks outside the box, though. Okay? All the things he did. He took steroids. He took human growth hormone. He took, he used insulin and all of these things, right? He used the whole trifecta. Illegal, right? That's illegal. But that's how that helped him become the strongest man in the world. Right? So he broke some rules by doping, by using steroids and other illegal supplements when he was on his rise to make his first $1 million, to become Mr. Universe. He used illegal supplements. But once he was the strongest man in the world, he moved over to acting, right? And then it was a different scenario. He didn't need to be he didn't need to dope. He didn't need to do illegal things. And here are his rules. Where's the last one? Yeah. So that's his rules for success. Okay? Folks, I think it's been an amazing session. I'm just going to end it here. Guys, it was great talking to you all. This was a pretty long session. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to work on doing some more live streams. I really appreciate all the questions and the ways I can give advice. I'm here to add value. I encourage you to turn off your notifications on your phone. Unsubscribe from as many emails as possible right after this. Unsubscribe from all the YouTubers that don't serve you. Falal, I look forward to talking with you about creating our own Discord group. Folks, we may have a Discord group coming. We'll see. I'm going to talk with Falal about this stuff. He is already a moderator in here, I see. That is awesome. And guys, I want you all to become successful. I want you all to become rich. I want you all to work like crazy and just enjoy your time. Enjoy your weekend, folks. All the best. I'm going to Home Depot with my cat hat. See you guys.